So, guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Guys, I want to talk about a topic. Paulie Malignaggi gave an interview yesterday and he said some interesting things. He mentioned Manny Pacquiao. Firstly, I want to say, Paulie Malignaggi to me is one of my favorite commentators. I think he's one of the best out there, one of the best boxing minds. He's so articulate. He makes you believe what he's saying. He's so convincing when he's speaking about any topic. He makes you believe what he's saying is right. Um, and he generally is right most of the time. Listen, he brought up some interesting points about Manny Pacquiao, saying Manny Pacquiao, does this man age? When I didn't even know how to box, this guy was a world champion. Then I started my amateur career, had amateur fights. He was still world champion. Started my professional career, still world champion. Went through a normal process, retired. A 16-year career. Manny Pacquiao was still world champion. I'm retired now, and Manny Pacquiao still world champion. I get what Paulie Malignaggi is saying. He's making some strong points. Here's what problem I do have is the fact that, listen, what he's saying, I've studied steroids. At master's level, it was one of my modules in there, so I know quite a bit about them. So the points that he highlighted, he's got points. He's making points. He said, "Is this guy not human? To age is human process." Yes, I get what he's saying. He's spot on. He's spot on. I just think, for me personally, I feel like the problem I have with certain statements, I feel like sometimes when he talks about Manny Pacquiao, he makes it out like the only reason, like, listen, you can have your opinion about whether you think he's on something or not. That's your personal opinion. What I will say is that he's never failed a drugs test, and he's never been caught. Like, we've seen cash cows in the sport being caught, so you do get caught. Was he on VADA testing in all his fights? I don't know. I didn't follow that. I didn't follow whether he was on VADA testing, but I think he was in a lot of his fights. I'd like to think he was. If he wasn't, you guys can correct me, but I think he was. I just think that the point that I have a problem with is when he kind of makes it out that the only reason, like, sometimes I forget the feeling from Paulie that he makes it out like the only reason Manny Pacquiao was any good is because he was taking something, and he doesn't give him any credit at all. And that's the problem I have, because that's not true, right? Irregardless of what someone's on or what they're, and I'm not saying if someone's on something, it's not right. It's cheating, right? If you're, so it's not right. But firstly, he never failed a drugs test. He was, it's only speculation. It's only speculation. Some people have their opinion. They think, nah, that's not humanly possible. He's moving up so many weight classes. So it's speculation. But regardless, even if he was on something, he's still a great. Because you could put many boxers and give them some PEDs, give them steroids, and they wouldn't be anywhere near Pacquiao's level. Anywhere near his level. Some people make it out like, when you're on steroids, you could walk on water, or you could climb walls. Or like, if you to go on the road and you to get hit by a car, you wouldn't die. Or if you were to get hit by a punch, you wouldn't get knocked out. That's not true. That's so far from the truth. Steroids enhance your performance. PEDs enhance your performance. Yes. They enhance you to be able to take a shot better. Yes. They make you quicker. They make you stronger. Yes. 100%. But they don't make you invincible. They don't make you, like I just said, if you go on the road and get hit by a car, it doesn't mean you're not going to die. It doesn't mean if you don't get hit with a punch that you're not going to get knocked out. I think people kind of have the wrong thought about steroids. I think they think when you inject steroids, you just become a monster and you become like Incredible Hulk, where no one can, it makes you better, yes. Fitter, stronger, stamina, yes. All of that improves, yes. But it doesn't make you some kind of monster where you have like fire coming out and no one can match you. That's just that's nonsense. That is nonsense. Manny Pacquiao was a great fighter because he was a great fighter. Now, if you think he enhanced it, that's your own opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. Of course, Malignaggi is a great boxing mind. He's entitled to his opinion. But the problem I have is the fact that when it looks like to me, he kind of makes out the only reason he was any good is because he was on that. Otherwise, he would just be a normal fighter. Manny Pacquiao, irregardless of what you think he took, which I don't like I said, I always give him the benefit of the doubt, being a massive fan of his. He would still be a phenomenal fighter because he's very talented and very good. So I don't agree with all the things. I agree with a lot of points that Malignaggi makes because he makes some very valid points, but I don't agree with everything that he's saying, just because of the fact that if we want to go down that road, then we're going to start accusing everybody of like being on something or doing something. Like, do we really want to go down that road where we start accusing everybody of being something just because they're good and just because they're phenomenal and they're great at something? Are we going to start accusing Usain Bolt of because he's running too fast, or Michael Phelps because he's just too good, or we, you know, we can just keep going like that, you know? If we, I don't know. But like I said, Malignaggi's an athlete. He has his opinion. He's obviously been inside a boxing ring. He knows what he feels is humanly possible inside a boxing ring, and he feels that what Manny Pacquiao did is not possible naturally. That's entitled to his opinion. But like I said, I always give Manny Pacquiao the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, I feel like, forget anything, whatever he took or whatever, Manny Pacquiao's a great regardless. Because if you think he took something, even without whether you think he took something, he'd be a great, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, I think to make it out like the only reason Manny Pacquiao was good because he was on something, I think that's not true. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.